How has your life changed lately? Good afternoon, everybody, wherever in the world you are. I hope you're keeping safe and healthy. Now, I know this time is a time of tremendous change for a lot of us across the world. Whether it's a change in the systems within your country where you're based at, whether it's your work, or sometimes even your home and personal life. How has your life changed lately? So, we've chimed in with our friends from around the globe. And this afternoon, we're going to be talking about how their lives have transformed during this period of flux, and at the same time we're going to be talking about tips on how to make the most of this period in your life right now. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. This is Illustrado GO live. Hey guys, good afternoon once again. I'm Lalaine, Chu-Benitez, editor-in-chief here at Illustrado magazine. And with me today is our features editor and plant curator. Hello, Alwee.
It's a bit dark here on my camera right now, but hi guys, I'm Alwee. I'm the features editor of Illustrado magazine. Thank you so much again for joining us. It feels like it's been a while since the last time we did our live,
I know,
right?
it feels longer and longer. How has your life changed lately, Alwee?
I've been just watching my plants grow.
Collecting lots of plants, I can see.
New life now, just like getting up in the morning and checking if there's a new leaf sprout.
Wow, that's a good hobby to have, and we're going to be talking about that later on. But before we go into our topic today, which is all about transformations in the new normal, we'll have to say thank you first, our friends at KUMU, the fastest growing Filipino live stream app, at Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Dairy Creek, and of course, Rove Hotels.
Welcome to KUMU, the fastest growing social app in the Philippines. KUMU is a powerful platform for Filipinos. Our users admire us because we amplify who they are: authentic, positive, inspirational, and full of love. KUMU prioritizes the voices of 100 million Filipinos around the world. Since launching in 2018, our app has hit the #1 trending social app again and again, generating millions of downloads, beaten Instagram and Pinterest in monthly installs, and generated tens of thousands of in-app transactions every single day. Meet the world's largest fully fledged social TV network. Thousands of Filipinos are tuning in every day to play Quizmoco, a live stream game show where anyone can play and win money. And every day, our homegrown influencers and mainstream celebrities alike are having fun going live. When Christine Reyes promoted her film Maria on KUMU, Google search results for the upcoming film surged 25 times higher than previous mentions, scoring a perfect 100 in interest according to Google. These game shows have become staples at family dinners, inspired happy screams and tears, and resulted in ABS-CBN bringing back iconic game shows Pera o Bayong and Game Ka Na Ba, and Magic 89.9 switching from Twitch to KUMU. Have you met our live streamers? Our community is powered by musicians, DJs, artists, educators, and everyday Filipinos sharing their story around the world. We generate tens of thousands of live streams every day. That's more video content than any other homegrown media company in the Philippines. And brands are lining up. Financial literacy sharing with GCash, 2,500 plus transaction lift per day with Foodpanda, and sold out Angkas promo codes. Our content burns with the heart, humor, and passion of Filipino youth all around the world. We've been downloaded in over 55 countries, and 81% of KUMU is millennial and Gen Z. Their stories color the KUMU universe with surprise and wonder. Join us in building the future of Pinoy creativity.
Okay, guys, wherever you are, please do say hi to us, drop in a comment, and tell us however your life is changing right now. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, to our page yet, do click on that notification button. And yes, we're very excited because we're going to be talking about our new project with KUMU. Super cool, super awesome. We have some guests today. But before that, Alwee, I think you've got a few promotions happening in Radisson, right?
I'm not sure if it's few because I made my notes. It's quite
That's
I'm super
a
excited
lot, yeah.
for all of you who are watching. Let me start off with Rove Hotel. So, guys, if you're feeling tired from working from home, if you want to take a break, Rove Hotel is offering a work from hotel promotion right now, which is only 79 dirhams available in
Super.
Rove Marina and Rove Healthcare City. So if you just want to have a new environment or a new background when you do your Zoom meetings, go check out the offer of Rove Hotel. And of course, in Radisson Blue Hotel Dubai Dairy Creek, they also have a promotion. This is a Friday super brunch. And the OFW promotion is a 2-for-1 offer. You can enjoy over 200 dishes from Thai, Chinese, Japanese, Arabic, Indian. So there's a lot. You have to check out their award-winning restaurants. It's only 199 dirhams with soft beverages, and you can upgrade to house beverages for only 99 dirhams. This super brunch is available every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. and Friday 12:30 p.m. until 4 p.m. But wait, there's more. There's another one, another buy one. The buy one get one offer is also available for Illustrado fans at the Fish Market Seafood Brunch every Friday 12:30 p.m. to 4 p.m. All you need to do is call for reservation and say, like, I heard your offer from Illustrado magazine, and you will instantly get a buy one get one offer for their seafood brunch. Again, that's
So
every Friday.
the magic word is Illustrado.
Yeah, just drop
Just
the name.
say Illustrado. Poof. Right.
And then,
Yeah.
last but not the least, they have an Eid offer. This is brunch and or dinner. 225 dirhams per person, and kids below 4 eat for free. So if you have kids that are 4 below, bring them and feed them, and yeah, just enjoy brunch or dinner. Again, at the Radisson Blue Hotel Dubai Dairy Creek.
Super. And I think Josie and Avina are watching right now. Ladies, we miss you. We miss our lunches. We hope to see you soon. Alwee, it's great to see that Dubai is really opening up these days, right? I mean, I've seen one video from Nas Daily talking about how Dubai has reopened for tourism and how it's really safe right now. So, it's good that things are picking up. And, it might be slow for some, but it's going to be happening slowly but surely. But I think just one word of caution for everybody who wants to go out there, just make sure that you are always safe. Because coronavirus didn't leave. Coronavirus is still out there, but you guys have to protect yourselves. The systems are in place so that everybody is safe, but you have to do your part. Right, Alwee?
Cooperate. We need to cooperate. And like, even for me, I mean, like, when a city opens up, it's different, but like also people open up. And like for me personally, I wouldn't say that I fully open up like 100%, maybe 70. Like I wouldn't really go out if it's not necessary. If there are meetings and it can be done over Zoom or any other platform or video call, then why not? So yeah, just be careful, you guys out there.
Yeah, I mean, be responsible. Wear your mask. That's always advisable. If you're like me and I'm a little bit paranoid, I also wear a face shield. So I look like I'm coming in from Mars or something like that, but that's okay. Do whatever you want to do to feel safe, right? And yeah, we're going to be showing you a video from our friend in Japan, in Tokyo. Kenzo is going to talk about how his life is as a student, going to school in Japan while all this is going on. We also have Michael Emlano, who had to relocate back in the Philippines. Not an easy thing for a lot of people, but it's there and you have to make the most of it. And then we're going to be hearing from Regina Marauta, the owner of Meeting Sports in the Jumeirah Palm Strip. And let's take a look at how they're managing right now.
Hey guys, I'm Kenzo Martini, and for today I'll show you what it's like inside my school here in Tokyo. And right now we're just having our breakfast here in McDonald's right in front of our school because my friend wanted to eat here, so we're eating. But after this, we're gonna go straight to school and I'm gonna show you what it's like inside a Japanese high school. So we started going back to school for about 2 weeks ago. I know there's still COVID cases here in Japan, in Tokyo, but inside the school we still have rules regarding our safety. It's a rule that we wear masks and of course, wash your hands every after classes. So guys, our class normally starts at 9 a.m. and right now it's I think 10 minutes before 9. So yeah, let's go. At this point, you can see that students are slowly arriving to school and going inside their classrooms. So right now it's 8:55, 5 minutes before the first class. Hi, so the third subject just finished. On this part of the hallway, we have the art gallery.
We have a cat.
We have a cat. What does the cat say? There we have our little shop, food shop. Hello guys! So ngayon pa uwi na.
naman!
So I guess that's it for today's school vlog. Sana nagkaroon kayo ng idea kung paano nga ba yung life namin dito as foreign students in Japan. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching.
Hello, I'm Michael. I work as a quantity surveyor in Dubai for almost 7 years. I got terminated in my job due to pandemic, so I decided to come back here in the Philippines. It's a tough decision to make. I know this will change my financial capability, but I think this is better compared to stay in Dubai without any assurance of getting a new job. Now that I'm here, I'm looking forward to have a quality time again with my family and friends. In the middle of this pandemic, this is also the right time to be with them. I'm a bit excited also to start a new life again here in the Philippines, bringing all the knowledge and all the lessons learned in working abroad. My messages to all the Filipinos who wants to go back home is to be strong and hold on. This pandemic will not stay forever, but it will take some time before it will end. Don't be afraid of going home because we still have our family to guide us and support us. It's also important to remember to save up for the rainy days. That will give us a peace of mind and security in case of hard times like this. Lastly, is to still focus to your goals in life. Going home is not the end of our dream, but just a continuation of what we have started in Dubai.
Hi, welcome to Meeting Dancewear.
We offer quality clothes, shoes, and accessories for dance, such as ballet and ballroom, and leisure wear for those practicing yoga and Pilates. But with the current economic situation as a result of the worldwide health crisis, small businesses like ours have been spared the least. Home learning and the new normal mean that activities such as dance classes have been heavily restricted and not yet returned to their usual venues. We support moves towards keeping our population safe and assure you that we have established a comprehensive cleaning schedule to ensure a safe shopping experience for you when you come to our store. Masks and gloves are mandatory, and sanitizing the hands of everyone who comes in the shop is definitely required. And that is not true only for customers, that is also very true for myself and my staff. We sanitize each item as well after it has been tried on by our customers. And of course, social distancing is mandatory. We are grateful to our loyal customers who have been back to see us, but we are calling on you to our kababayans to come and support us and all the other Filipino-owned businesses. Moms of little ballerinas, dance enthusiasts, salseras, exercise buffs. If you just feel like trying new, comfortable, and stylish loungewear to work from home in, do come and visit us. If you prefer to shop at the comfort of your own home, please visit our website that you will see on the screen right now. Guys, please bear in mind that this pandemic is far from over. It is a sad and frustrating truth, but we have to learn to live in it and keep ourselves and others safe even though lockdown eases a bit. Let's try to find joy in little moments like cooking with your spouse or buying your little girl a tutu to brighten up her home learning experience. This time will pass, so please stay safe and healthy.
All right. Thank you so much, Kenzo Martini, for sharing with us, whatever's happening with you out there in Tokyo. It's always nice to see people across the world, right, Alwee? It's totally different, very interesting to see another scenario out there.
True.
And of course, Michael Emlano is, one of our, part of our circle here in the UAE of content creators and Instagrammers and bloggers before. Michael, we wish you well. We hope we'll see a lot more of you on social media, even if you've relocated to the Philippines. Of course, Regina Marauta of Meeting Sports in Palmstrop, Jumeirah. I can't tell you enough, guys, but please let us support small businesses, not only Filipino businesses, within our circle, but let's support small businesses because that is so key right now. Everybody needs our help, right, Alwee?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, even small restaurants, whatever you can do, guys. Because everyone needs help to become more stable and be back to normal. But again, today we're discussing the new normal, right?
Exactly. It's the new normal. It doesn't mean that because it's quiet out there that nothing can be done anymore. So it's always good to try and help people and stay in touch, right? And speaking about keeping in touch, Alwee, I know we've got some friends over at the audience. Do you want to greet them?
This is my favorite segment of the show.
Butchering names. Go ahead.
But yeah, I feel so good about like doing our live because it feels like we're always just hanging out with people and like people always join us. Even familiar faces. So let me just find the names out here. Dea Paderes is watching, Ronald Awa, Angelo Mendez, James Rumohr. Oh my god, these names are we have people watching from Saudi Arabia, from Quezon City. Natasha Tarin is watching, Irish Pison, Angela Ange Fabs is watching also.
Natasha Tarin all the way from Australia. Hey Natasha, how you doing? Okay, and Concepcion Aranco is also watching all the way from Cebu. Ason, we want to see you again here. We miss you out here in the UAE. Hope to see you again. And yeah, continuing on the topic, we have a video now from Hilarion Oliver all the way from Saudi Arabia and some news from our friend Joseph Alcantara, who's also going through his life changes right now. Let's watch this.
Hey everybody, this is Hilarion Oliver for this week here in Riyadh City, Saudi Arabia. So for this week, we'll be talking about the new normal here. So tonight, I'm gonna visit a coffee shop. Okay, let's meet some kababayan here. Yalla, let's go. So yes, before we enter any building or before we touch any door, I make sure that I have with me a sanitizer. But this time, they're gonna open it for us. So hi. Hello kabayan, kumusta? So kumusta naman? What is the new normal here?
Bale, ayun, social distancing, yung mga tables namin, chairs.
Okay.
Separate. Minimum of 2 persons lang talaga siya.
2 person. Okay, so do you have minimum number of people who can enter the store?
Right now, wala naman kami minimum number. Basta pag crowded siya, i-take na lang namin ibang orders after 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. And then the new normal here, of course, you wear your gloves, your face mask. And then what are the strict regulations for the Ministry of Health that you notice now?
Yeah, of course, meron kami poster sa labas na everyone that na kailangan ko mas sa loob needs to have face mask.
Okay.
Of course, and we need to check the temperature every time. Especially the drivers for the delivery.
The drivers, yes, that's very important because they're going to touch the food or the item. How about the business? So the income, the customer number?
Ayun, mas lalong nawala ng customers.
Okay.
Kasi syempre lahat nag-aalala. So,
Yeah.
hindi na sila masyado lumalabas. Mostly delivery na lang talaga.
Mostly delivery. And delivery is really working right now.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you so much. At least, guys, we have an idea how it works here in a single cafe here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. You know, they really make things work. Of course, safety is number 1. And yes, let's be safe, guys. And this is our new normal here in Saudi. Thank you so much. This is Hilarion Oliver. God bless everybody.
Hi Illustrado team, Joseph Alcantara here from Dubai, and I'm here to share with you all my personal stories and experiences on how I am living and thriving in the new normal after COVID-19 hit us back in March. So the biggest challenge that this pandemic has brought into my life is job loss. So after nearly 7 years of working in this organization that I truly love, my role has to be made redundant. So this eventually triggered me to rethink, re-strategize, and reposition how I would want to progress with my professional development, which also in turn have given me opportunities to revisit the passion points that I've had or all the personal projects that I've had before. One, I was able to finish writing my first book, and I've managed to self-publish it via the Amazon platform, and it is now available in 17 different countries. And the second thing is that I've managed to finalize and complete my certificate of organizational leadership with Warwick Business School. So now that I would have to adjust my routine and would have to think of ways to make sure that I would still be productive every single day. I first wake up in the morning at around 8 o'clock and go straight to the gym. Fortunately, my CrossFit gym have managed to get its certification and get its adjustments to make sure that it's fit for the health, safety, and security requirements of the government. And then after that, I go back home, I have my healthy breakfast and my coffee, and devote around 2 to 3 hours on different job portals and on LinkedIn to apply to different jobs that might suit my goals. And after that, I devote time in further harnessing my professional education and my learning via LinkedIn Learning. And then after that, I devote time for making sure that I have my mental wellness intact and also really looking at financial planning. So my final message would be for everyone experiencing the same challenge or who are in the same boat, especially the Filipinos out there. Do understand that you are not being singled out. All of us are experiencing the same kind of challenge, probably just in different forms or in varying degrees, but you are not alone. And second, don't stress. be optimistic, be positive. Make sure that you check your mental and emotional state every single day. Remember that you will always have a different job. You will always have a different business. Financial problem will just be temporary. And at the end of the day, health and wellness is what truly matters. Thank you all very much. And remember, stay strong, stay safe, and always stay happy.
Okay, guys, please do share with us your transformation stories, whatever's happening on your side there. Probably some tips. We could all use some positivity and, some good tips right now. It's not an easy time for everybody, but, you always have the choice to be optimistic and make the most out of it. And I love the way that, Joseph has accomplished so much, right now that, he's going through all these changes, right, Alwee? Releasing his first book and at the same time, working on his health and, improving himself. Of course, we had Hilarion Oliver there, and he was talking about life in Saudi Arabia, carrying a huge, sanitizer everywhere he goes. Do you carry alcohol with you, Alwee?
I'm on mute.
Do you carry alcohol when you go around?
How everyone's taking extra precaution, like even bringing like big sanitizer wherever.
Yeah.
So
I've got a big alcohol in the car and a small alcohol for my bag. So, well, like we said earlier, do whatever makes you feel safe. And yes, please do share your stories with us. And now we're going to share with you this very exciting project that we have, which is Illustrado Faces Plus coming up. Please do watch this. Okay, before we talk about the details of Illustrado Faces Plus, we've got some guests in the house. All right, from KUMU, the fastest growing, hottest Filipino live stream app in the entire planet. We've got Angelo, Mendez, and James Rumohr. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? Kumusta?
Alwee, your house is making me jealous.
I love how he said Kumusta with the KUMU branding. So
with branding Kumusta. How's Manila right now, guys? Is it hot? Is it raining? How's it going out there?
Pretty much hot and raining.
Hot and raining? It was thunderstorms 2 nights ago and very hot and sunny today.
Super. I mean, we need some of that rain out here. It's really hot in the UAE. Angelo Mendez is the managing partner and head of programming in KUMU, and James Rumohr is the chief of staff. James, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Is it Rumohr? Rumohr? How do you pronounce that?
Rumor has it. You know, the Adele song. That's what I usually tell people. Yeah, that's it. Nothing crazy. Just rumor. I heard a rumor.
Whichever way, right? Alwee, you can't butcher that name.
I can. No, I'm gonna. Rumor has it.
Rumohr has it. Guys, can you please, do tell us about KUMU. We've heard a lot, and we're going to be joining the KUMU family very soon. But please do tell our audience about your live streaming app.
Cool. You want to take this one, James?
Yeah. So KUMU is actually a live streaming app, social media. It has a lot of different features and a lot of fun features that connects global Filipinos around the world. And it's not just for Filipinos, it's for anybody who really enjoys and embraces Filipino cultura. And through live streaming and through some of the fun activities we have on our app, we're able to really connect people and provide a real safe, positive, and welcome environment for all users to enjoy. And it's pretty cool. We have so many users around the world, including the Gulf region, and we're so excited to be to partner with Illustrado in the next coming moments here in this year. And that's all I have, really. And we have so much different programming. I could, hand it over to Angelo to talk about some of the cool activities and programs we have.
Yeah, we're super excited to be partnering with Illustrado. This actually has been years in the making, right? We've been going back and forth.
We've been talking about this since 2018. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're super excited to be partnering with Faces Plus and, helping share the stories that are coming out from the Gulf region. And I think it's a very important conversation to be had on KUMU.
Yeah, you've got 3 million users worldwide right now. And I've been looking at the app for the last couple
5 million now.
5 million users now. Oh,
plus.
wow.
Yeah, 5 million plus now.
That's a lot of people, 5 million users. And I've seen that there's quite a very diverse spread of people because you've got, everybody else. And then you've got the theater actors, you've got the singers, you've got the models, you've got the influencers, you even have celebrities. Can you tell us a little bit more about the community there?
Yeah, actually, that's one of the things that we're very proud of, especially with the theme for today's episode, the new normal. We're very excited that KUMU has been able to provide basically income and jobs for live streamers. And it's just, of course, we have the theater actors and the models and the influencers, but we're also supporting teachers, musicians, like home repairmen, people that are doing beauty salon consultations. And we're also helping other Filipino businesses like Team Manila. All the malls got shut down, so we were able to help them, by creating, by using our live commerce feature, where they were still able to sell items and goods, even though their malls were shut, even though their mall retail locations were shut down. And companies like smaller independent companies like Les Bear, I don't know if you're familiar with Les Bear, but we were able to help them get through by selling gift certificates through the app. So it's one of those cool things that this is one of those things that we're super excited for the amount of creators that are coming into KUMU, and just from all types of backgrounds and all walks of life.
Yeah, that's super exciting. Monetization, I mean, it's really amazing. And you've got everybody there. I mean, it's open to everybody. And I think if you compare that with YouTube, where you have to have at least 10,000 fans, right, before you can start monetizing, in KUMU, it's totally different. You can monetize your channel or your page from the get-go, right, Angelo?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like the biggest thing of our app is basically connecting Filipinos around the world. And one of those things is like if you're authentic and you're charismatic and you could tell a story, you could have a captive audience. Like most other social media platforms, people make content for likes and comments, right? But in KUMU, you could actually earn by your content with people actually gifting content that they agree with or they like.
Mm-hmm. Can you
actually,
tell us?
Last night, I was on the platform last night, and there was a group of theater actors who were rapping the opening song of Hamilton, the musical. And it's like, I want to rap with these guys.
Oh, man, I missed that. What time was that last night?
I think it was at 1 a.m. here in the UAE. So, yeah, late night in the Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much content on KUMU right now. It's so hard to keep up with everything. I mean, like James and I, James dropped down, but James and I are pretty much try to patrol the app like 24/7 to try to find unique content creators. But there's all sorts of like crazy content on KUMU. I'm pretty sure like if people download and explore the app, they'll find something that they'll like.
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
beautiful and lively community that you guys have built within the platform.
Yes, that's actually
very diverse. Yeah.
Yeah, the community is actually the biggest strength of our platform, and good thing that James is back now. Actually, James has spent the time building this community, and I don't know if you guys had a chance to read up on James, but the way that our community is structured, it's very the app is very community driven. In fact, it's actually policed by the community. James, you want to tell them about it?
Mr. Chief of Staff.
So I'm so proud of our staff here in the community department, where we actually moderate what's going on and moderate the content 24/7 with the excellent staff. On top of moderation, we also have different games and activities, and we build different tropangs. We build different barcadas and make them official teams. And by doing that, we have expanded our community with so many loyal users. I have a staff of over 70 people, and all of them are all the power users. you must be a power user in order to work for my community department. So that's the cool thing about it is that, and the majority of my staff are not in the Philippines. We have folks in the Gulf working for my operations. We have folks all over in the United States and Canada and in the Philippines, of course. But nonetheless, even our staff is very diverse with everybody around the world. And I love our community because of the fact that we have official teams that represent, like you said, we have theater actors, we have musicians, but we also have frontliners. We also have active military. We also have so many different genres of Filipinos and people who love Filipinos around the world. And it's all coming together in one app. And it's so beautiful to experience, especially when you see Filipino Americans who don't speak no Tagalog come to the app and start speaking Tagalog, right?
Yeah.
So that's the awesome thing about it. And it's also when you, yeah.
You've got people from all walks of life.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean, like,
I was just saying that, like, it never felt alien to me. I feel like I was just hanging out with my friends from back home.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's exactly the appeal of that. That's exactly the appeal of the app. Yeah, that's the appeal of KUMU. It's like it's the global tambayan. You can really hang out and find your tribe, find your barkada, and it's really funny because I meet people like on KUMU, right? And like the thing about the authenticity of KUMU is when I meet them in real life, I feel like I already know this person because like the way that we built the app, it's like the way that the users have made the app. It's like people don't fake it. People are genuine on this app.
And anybody can jump into the discussion, right? People can actually join you in the discussion instead of just making it like a one-way thing, right? I've seen that also happening there. Angelo, you spoke about Go ahead, James.
You could. Like you said, you could live stream solo, or you could have a 9-window live stream with 2 people. People on one live stream with 2 people, only 4 people. So it's a pretty cool feature to have people come on that that could engage in your same discussions of what's going on in the live stream.
That's
really fun.
Excellent. Yeah. What about the people who are trying to sell something? Because Angelo, you spoke earlier about partnering with Team Manila, and you're selling some stuff over on the platform. How does that work?
Yeah, so we have live commerce going on KUMU. So that's basically what that means is we have live streamers. Like aside from just doing your normal live stream, you could actually upload products from like our partners. And what we have done is we've taken a community approach to selling products where we could actually like say if you're a live streamer and you have like you have a following and you think your following might be interested, say in Team Manila jackets or Team Manila shirts, then you could go and actually sell those items on your live stream.
Oh, that's very interesting. I think that's great.
I can sell my plants in KUMU.
Your plants? I would buy. Oh my! No, you know what? You're laughing, but we actually have. We partnered with this company called Next Level Farms, and what they do is they do indoor hydroponic farms in Makati, and we've been selling.
Watching out for that live stream,
So we've actually been selling everything from fresh vegetables to like 2-piece chickens to like Team Vanilla to like to like whey protein. The online shops are pretty crazy on KUMU.
2-piece chicken, please.
That's very wonderful, especially now. I think it's a great way to help and promote small businesses. So guys, if you know anyone who would like to promote or sell their goods, products, or even service, I think, I mean, spread the word. Let's be on this platform and just enjoy. Because I feel like this can be the new TV. Like it can be your new prime time.
It is.
Where you can just any content that you want to watch.
Yeah, I mean, in the live commerce space, like KUMU is like the new kids on the block, but we're also the Filipino kids in the block. This is a homegrown company, so yes, we would love it is one of our directives to support Filipino businesses.
And we're the noisiest and the friendliest out there. And we're very excited because we're doing illustrative faces with KUMU. And, a lot of people love illustrative faces, right? We've been doing illustrative faces for so many years now. And this time we partnered with you guys, and it's going to be bigger than ever. So it's not just about the face anymore. It's not just about the charm. It's also about talent, right?
Yes.
just to clarify to everybody so that people don't get intimidated, this is not a super serious talent show where you have to sing opera or something. It's not like a singing contest or anything. Talent is available in so many different forms, right? It can be just you talking or telling a story, maybe having some TikTok dance moves if you're into that, or I don't know, talking about your plants, right? I mean, it can be any talent.
So many.
Angelo's showing us some of his talents now.
Dude, my live streams, I do a show on KUMU, and all I do is talk about old video games. And for some reason, I found an audience for that. You'll never know what kind of audience you'll find on KUMU, especially what sort of talents you have. It's
an audience for everything. Yeah, so basically anything under the sun, I think it's really the talent to engage people and, try to make that connection. So guys, we have the mechanics. We're going to be sharing the link also on this post, and you're going to be hearing more about the contest in the near future. But, do prepare your submissions. It can be very easy. Just put out your phone, start recording, start videoing yourself, introduce yourself, show your talent, whatever it is. And then, show us something that can engage the audience. That's pretty much what we're asking people for, right? Alwee, anything on Faces Plus you want to add?
I mean, you guys are familiar with how we do Faces, but I'm just excited to see how this one, the Faces Plus, will turn out, because it's all out. It's the sing and dance or whatever you guys are planning to do. And I'm just excited to go through each and every entry. And of course, to see you guys live and engaging in the new platform that we're partnering with, KUMU. I personally enjoyed it when I tried it out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go on live stream.
Of course you will go on live stream.
You guys, so yeah.
Alwee, you have no choice because we're gonna be on KUMU. Dun dun dun.
Yes.
Yes.
This show is amazing. By the way, I think the users would love this show.
We're going to be simulcasting this show into KUMU and so much more. So there's going to be an Illustrado channel on KUMU where we're going to bring all our Faces Plus qualifiers, and we're going to have other shows like this. And I have a comment from the audience. Casey Miller says James and Angelo are so handsome. Whoa.
That's actually Casey Montero.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's Casey Montero.
Thank you, Casey Montero. Thank you, Direct Joron. Who else do we got Ulan in the house. There's a lot of KUMU shout out to Angela from the promotions team, which you guys will be working with a lot. She's been watching since the beginning.
So
Casey Montero.
We're very, very excited, and we're looking forward
Larry,
to
I see you.
Guys. Please do join Faces Plus, and we'll see you over in KUMU, right?
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
so
Angelo
excited to
and
see
James.
you guys.
Yeah.
I wish we could throw a virtual gift right
us.
now. Welcome to KUMU.
Yeah.
Welcome to
virtual gift.
We should have virtual gifts. We'll just do this for now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
So thank you very much, guys. And right now, people, we're going to be reminding you about all the beautiful faces you've seen in our previous Faces competition. We're going to play the video. Please do watch this. Thanks, Angelo and James. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye. See you guys later. Bye.
All right. So, yes, we are inviting you guys once again. Please do join Illustrado Faces Plus. Okay. It's not just about charm and beauty, it's also about talent. And talent can be anything. Don't get intimidated. You know, it can be your talent for storytelling, for chatting with people. If you're into dancing or singing or whatever, what's your talent, Alwee?
If you're into hugot lines, that can be a talent as well.
It can be any talent, really. So find what's good for you, find your talent, and yes, maybe you might win not only the cash prizes in a slot in our upcoming live streaming channel on KUMU, but also a billboard on EDSA Alwee, which the whole barangay and all of your relatives can visit, right? Millions and millions
So,
of people can see that
bahay,
billboard.
join Faces Plus.
Correct. So good, mga kapitbahay. Alwee, do you want to greet some of our friends in the audience?
Yeah, I love how the KUMU community is so active in our live stream. So hello to Zoran Lee Monroy, Jay Almirez, Krista Villanueva, Leopoldo Fabilinia Magbutay is sending 1,000 kilig. I love the word kilig. Denise Robbins de Jesus is also here. Odi Posadas, Peace Baanya, who else? John Michael Dugay says, shout out to Tropang Bulalo. We are from KUMU. So hello, Tropang Bulalo.
Tropang Bulalo. Hi, guys.
So I miss Bulalo.
Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. And yeah, we love to engage with you guys. You're going to see us in KUMU very soon. And yeah, Alwee, going back to our discussion today about transformations, we still have a lot of people who are working from home. So we've got some friends who are sharing their tips on how to work from home effectively. We've got Samira Quintilia, Roxanne Magbanwa, and Rodine Posadas coming up on this video. Please watch.
Hello, my name is Samira Quintilia. I am an HR professional and a financial literacy advocate. I have been working from home since last week of March. And a few things that I love about working from home is, one, the time that I have saved for commuting. The second one is the cost that I have saved for petrol and salic. And the third one, of course, I have less contribution to carbon emission. Aside from that, I was also able to have more focus time that allows me to deliver more at work. Because I'm not driving, there's no traffic stress. There are also a few things that I am not keen about working from home. One of that is you lose that sense of work social interaction with your colleagues. And if you're managing a team, it's also quite difficult to build relationships or the team building. And if you are in a smaller home like me, where your workstation is situated in a sala, they sometimes get distracted with noise. So what are my tips to effectively work from home? One is have a routine. So make sure that you wake up on time, you take a bath, you dress properly like you're going to work, and then if possible, eat your breakfast. The second one is make sure that you have a proper workstation and IT equipment. And lastly, use that saved commute time to take care of your well-being. So take care of your physical and mental health by doing exercise, meditation, yoga, breathing, or simply just having a proper breakfast.
Hi, I'm Roxanne and I'm a business unit director at PHD. I started working from home sometime mid-March, just right before the lockdown. I find myself lucky enough to be working in a company that puts people first. I actually enjoy working from home for a few reasons. One is I get to see my son 24/7, which is, as a working mom, I don't get to do that every day. So he has his own distance learning program, and I have my work as well. So that's fun to do. It's as they said, it's the new normal nowadays. And another thing is I feel that I'm more time efficient and more productive while working from home. In the past, I think I spend 1 to 2 hours a day just getting myself to work and driving to the office. And now that it's not there anymore, I still wake up early and I get to do some other things like cooking in advance and prepare my son to his online learning and all of these things. I think there's a lot of challenges when it comes to working from home, particularly on the lines between work and personal time. It's blurring. But I have some tips for you that's working well for me. One is create a schedule and stick to it. So I have a schedule for weekdays and also for weekends. So for weekdays, it has something to do with my work. So I prepare a dedicated workspace in my home just to make sure I can focus from 9 to 6 p.m. I normally have a hard stop for dinner time just to make sure that me and my son have quality time every day. And another thing is, just have fun and, always find time for personal development. So what I've done is I like upskilling myself. So I've enrolled myself in online courses, and even I've taken some digital certification. So I think to summarize, what works well for me is I work, I play, and I rest all in one roof. So that's all.
My name is Rod, and I work in the regional air freight department of a supply chain company here in Dubai. My job encompasses versatile and flexible interactions on multiple range of departmental activities with customers, local and global colleagues, and vendors. My work-life balance here has been challenged because of working from home. Because I tend to work and sit on my computer longer than spend time with God, myself, family, and friends. You see, I have been working from home for 3 months. At first, I preferred working in the office due to server speed, access to office equipment, work environment, and finite work timings. But since the new normal is inevitable, I had to adapt. So let me share some of my strategies to break the monotony of just working at home. And hopefully, this could serve as tips to some of you. The first one is psychological. As the saying goes, if there is a will, there is a way. So I program myself to think that working from home is the same as working in the office. The second, emotional and sociological. I realized that we are blessed to have digital platforms to interact with others. So I made myself feel that staying at home 24/7 is not a barrier to communicate and to be free. The third and most important, spiritual. Though I did not excel in this part, I strongly believe that a strong heart and mind is still easy to break, but a strong spirit goes beyond human measure. So I had to elevate my faith and belief on God's divine plan. All this has an end. We just have to hold on. Lastly, and the most difficult for me, physical, because I failed in this regard as I gained weight. So as a reminder to me and to all, we need to keep a healthy body to fight the harms of viruses and illnesses. Because at the end of the day, we need to remember that we are people and not machines. So we should always take care of ourselves in every aspects of our hearts, our mind, our body, and soul. Stay safe, be strong, and God bless you.
So thank you very much for the tips, Samira, Roxy, and Rodine. Yes, make the most out of your situation. In fact, for me personally, Alwee, I prefer working from home because it saves you so much of the trouble, on the road and taking care of things, moving back and forth. So I think work from home is here to stay for a lot of people, not only here in the UAE, right?
I don't feel tired working from home. So it's very advantageous for me because commuting is very tiring. So
I know, but I think the danger there is that sometimes we don't think about the time anymore because if you're not tired, you just keep on working through the night. And I think it's healthy to always have, some a proper schedule and say, okay, it's already 7 o'clock. If you work until 7 and that's it, I'm gonna relax after that. So yes, good luck on your work from home situation.
Because I find myself working until 10 p.m. So
I know because you don't feel the time, right? But we have to make it a point to set a schedule, I guess. And our next topic is about planned parenting, Alwee, your favorite subject at the moment. Yay, plans! And of course, we have a feature with our friends Jewel, Val Montuerto, and Bing Faisal Flores. Please do watch this, especially all you guys who are into plants right now.
Hi guys, this is Ving Faisal and welcome to my urban jungle.
My Planned Parenthood started back home in the Philippines. I love plants so much. They represent that connection with the earth that a lot of us are missing in our day-to-day lives. They act like superheroes. They help us 24/7 behind the scenes, staying healthy and removing toxins from the air, enhancing our creativity and positivity, and reducing things like stress. My curated collection is all about beautiful foliage. Aglaonimas are my queen of foliage. They are full of colors, patterns. The beauty of prayer plants requires extra TLC. With most houseplants, you need to take it easy on watering. Water only when the top 2 inches of soil is already dry. Snake plants are your best friends when it comes to air purifying plants. This beautiful philodendron birkin is the only birkin I can own.
If you want to become a plant parent, first, you need to understand your space. Secondly, you need to understand the light it receives. Get your compass and do your research. We are so blessed here in Dubai to have a lot of nurseries to go to. Just do it. Go buy a plant. This is Ving Faisal, and this is my plant therapy.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing? This is Valentino and welcome to my room full of plants. I just recently started collecting plants simply because, well, number 1, they are the cutest. Number 2, they're very nice decoration. Number 3, they're very tame pets. You don't have to feed them every day. You just have to check the soil maybe after 10 days, and then when you feel like it needs water, then you water them. Fourth one, it neutralizes your emotion and takes away your bad thoughts by just simply like sitting in front of the plants and observing their variegations, observing their patterns, the nerves, charisma, uniqueness, all of it. I mean, it makes me, you know, it calms me down, and I think that's the good thing about having plants in your house or in your room. And yeah, I'm currently collecting philodendrons and tomatopilums, and my goal is to collect as much as philodendrons and tomatopilums as possible. And also, I'm gonna bring it through my favorite philodendron and tomatopilum plants. This is the Philodendrons Camiferum, very distinct pestils. We have the Philodendron Jungle Boogie. This is a Philodendron. Oh, now it is reclassified as Tomatopilum Xanadu. This is a Tomatopilum Goldie Eye. This is Philodendron Lemon Lime. This is Birkin. Also philodendron. This is Orojo Congo. This is Imperial Red. And this one is my new addition to my philodendron. It's still a baby. It's called Pedatum. Yay!
Hello everybody, my name is Jewel and I am a plant parent.
The whole collection of our indoor plants actually started during the lockdown in March. So for 3 years, we have like 3 or 4 plants in the apartment. But during the lockdown, I have obviously gone beyond my list. I have met a lovely lady online who happens to be selling her personal collection of rare plants. Some of these plants too I've found in the grocery store while getting our home supplies. And most recently, through a Green Thumb community on Facebook, we visited a nursery and found great surprises there and brought a couple of it home with us. My husband and I work from home, so when the lockdown happened, I have thought we have to change the ambiance here because we spend a lot of hours for work. So we are fortunate to have an apartment with so much natural light, and we transform one of our rooms into this little workplace with plants all around us. Alright, now when it comes to watering my plants, I made my personal decision to only use filtered water, and I found an affordable way to do that. I found this product on Amazon. It's called Leica. I can filter the water from the tap, collect the water and put them all in these nice containers. Also, I got this from IKEA. So pretty. Reason for that is so I feel inspired to water my plants on schedule. So I advise that if you really wanted to work it out so well, you have to make sure that you know exactly what you really want, because not all plants are easy to manage. There are plants that are very difficult to maintain. And I love plants. I love plants.
Okay, thank you so much to Ving Faisal Fortes for sharing your plant story with us. Also to Jewel Mulvey and Val Montuerto with his uniqueness, talent, and nerve. Right, Alwee? Val with his hairdo, I just cannot, right?
Or this new personality.
Yeah, Val Montuerto has so many different personalities, but thank you guys for submitting your inspiring plant videos. And you know, if any of you out there have any stories to share, especially on how you're transforming in your life right now, please send it to us or just, tell us your story, right? And of course, we'd like to know. Yeah, we'd love to know. Thank you for watching us also, Nina and Rodine Posadas, who are in the audience right now. And now we're going to be showing you some beautiful photography from our very talented Filipino photographers in Illustrado scrapbook. Thank you so much, Anthony Austria, Jason Esguerra, and Joe Fel Ibiosa, as well as Michael Lim. These guys are from Manila and Dubai. Thank you for submitting your photography, your beautiful photography to us. And if you guys know anybody there who's very talented in capturing images, just send us a message and we'll be happy to feature them here in Illustrado Scrapbook. Speaking of talent, Alwee, we have a 10-year-old author. So we're featuring now Isabella Lebig, who just launched her book. Let's watch this video.
Hi everyone, my name is Isabella Faye Lebig. I am 10 years old and I currently study in Cambridge International School, Dubai. I recently published a book called Alex Hades and the Legend of the Dark Prince. Alex Hades is an FBI agent and who's always being assigned these very boring cases. So she begs her boss for a slightly more interesting case. But her new assignment is a lot more interesting than she thought. It was about 3 murders and an escaped patient who is said to have very unique symptoms. And this all happens in one night. As Alex begins to investigate this case, she is being led into this whole new world where she's being faced with supernatural beings. For more details, please do buy and get hold of a copy of this book. And for more young writers out there, I would just like to advise 3 things before you start writing. First is read lots. Reading a lot can help prevent many problems and solve many more. It can prevent writer's block, a very common problem in every writer's creative process. It can also help expand your vocabulary. It can help you get more ideas on what to write, and it also helps you study the structure of every writer. Secondly, when you write, speak your mind and your heart. What I mean by that is just let your creativity flow. Just know that while you're writing, there is no limit to how much of your imagination you can use. That's the whole point of writing. Use your imagination. Lastly, and most important, is never give up. Writing a book is not that easy. There's a lot of work to do and you have to keep up with the pressure. But if you give your all, after you publish your book, you will be enjoying the fruit of your labor. So I would like to invite everybody listening here right now to buy my book. It's available in Amazon, US, UK, France, Italy, Spain, Canada, and Japan. Thank you very much for your support, and God bless you all.
Congratulations to Isabella Lebig for authoring that amazing book, at the tender age of 10, Alex Hades and the Legend of the Dark Prince. Amazing stuff. And her book is available in Amazon across the world. Alwee, if you were going to write a book, what will it be about?
I'm not sure about the title, but I saw a very interesting book by another plant enthusiast. The title of the book is How to Make Your Plants Love You.
Oh, really? So it's going to be about plants also.
Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting read.
I know. And plants are so good, right? And yeah, let's remind our audience right now about our upcoming competition, Faces Plus, guys. We are inviting everybody to please join. We'll play the video once again and we'll go through the mechanics just very briefly. So please watch this video. Trading tips for tomato growing. Alwee, just to answer your question, if you want to grow tomatoes from scratch, you have to start planting the seeds by the end of August. Okay? So we'll see you'll have some tomatoes in the winter, right?
I'll do that.
Please do that. But yes, please, guys, do join Faces Plus. Like I said earlier, Illustrado Faces Plus is powered by KUMU. So this is a collaboration with our friends over in KUMU. And it's not just about beauty and charm. It's also about talent. But when we say talent, it doesn't have to be super serious talent. It can be anything, right? Alwee, do you want to give examples of different talents that people can showcase?
I mean, as you said, it can be anything. You can sing, you can dance, you can do your hugot lines, you can do impersonations, you can even do a comedy show.
Exactly.
I think what we're really looking out for here is really someone's personality.
Definitely. That's a good way of putting it. So really, personality and the ability to engage with the audience. So please do join us. All you have to do is record your video. We're asking for 3 videos, but this is something that you can do just with your smartphone in one go. The first video is you introducing yourself for 2 minutes. The second video is you demonstrating your talent for another 2 minutes. And the third video is about you putting on a show. So talk to the audience, show your talent, and then, just engage and have fun. And that's basically it. All of the qualifiers for Illustrado Faces Plus, we will bring over with us to our new channel in KUMU to live stream with us, and we'll introduce them to the KUMU family. All of the 5,000 viewers out there on the app. And we'll take it from there. 5 million people, guys. So yes, and you can win your feature on a billboard in EDSA. There are also a lot of cash prizes, and there are live streaming kits to be had for the top 3 winners. So please do join. And yes, we're giving away prizes for the top 2 supporters also. So whoever supports the winners, they're also going to get a prize. So please do join us. And yes, any other words for today, Alwee, on our new normal about transformations in our life?
I think my last would be whatever your new normal is, it's okay. Again, as Joseph said a while ago, you are not being singled out. Everyone's going through maybe not the same thing, but everyone's going through something. And it's okay. It's okay to take things slow. It's okay to take a while to get used to whatever the new normal is for you. Because, we don't have the same normal. Like your normal, my normal, or everyone's normal may be different from each other. And that's okay. So yeah, I think that's it for me. And it's also a perfect time to reevaluate what you want to do. For me, it's like, I realized I can make a plant survive and not kill it. So I have plants now.
Exactly. I think a lot of people have discovered their new talent, right, during this time. And yeah, like you said, Alwee, guys, find what makes you happy. Okay. This is not a time to cry, but sometimes when you feel sad, that's okay also, like Alwee said, but find the happiness there in whatever you're having right now, and choose positivity, choose optimism. There are a lot of things waiting for all of us out there. So please do try and enjoy this time. It's not like every day that we have the time to slow down and savor life and think about what we're going through right now. So take that time to, evaluate yourself and see where you want to go. Like Alwee said, find out what makes you happy. And with that, guys, we thank you once again for joining us in another episode of Illustrado GO Live. Hope to see you very soon. And yes, please always do take care and stay safe. Alwee, final words?
That's it. We'll see you again next time. So thank you for joining.
Very soon. And yes, do share your transformation stories with us. We're just here. We are a private message or a comment away, and we're going to be here, responding to you on social media. So see you guys very soon. Stay safe and be happy. Smile all the time. Thank you from us here at Illustrado. Thank you guys. Bye.